Okay, what brings you up tonight?
I had a few questions. I'm about to get ready to start back dating again. I took a little fast from men to try to focus and then let go of the ones who are not supposed to be here anymore. But I wanted to know, how do you remain your confidence on dating men who are still like who are dating around when that's not how you date, if that makes sense?
Then that's not the person for you. So it's time to move on. So
So
if you're in so let me ask this. If you guys are dating each other, then I think you guys are allowed to date other people. But if you're exclusive, then I think that changes the rules of things because now we're exclusive. We decided, you know what, we're not going to date other people. We're only dating each other. Then it's only fair to say, okay, babe, you shouldn't be dating other people. I thought we hung that up. Go ahead.
how long should you allow that to go on before you all start talking? I'm sorry. Should you only talk for like maybe like 3 months or so, and then start to figure out like what it is, or and then at what point do you cut it off if the relationship doesn't progress?
Yeah, usually the 3 month mark is typically when someone wants to be in a relationship with you, but I always think it can happen way sooner. I'm not saying the first week, but I think a month and a half, 2 months, maybe 5 to 6 dates. A guy is like, I want to be with you. You're my girl. You're not dating anyone else. They're coming with that energy strong. I would even say after the third or fourth date, they are coming strong with that energy.
Okay.
That part. So I'm always confused when these women come up here to and do this on the internet as if they don't have, like, I guess some of them, I guess their mom could have passed away or something like that. But man, like, not all of y'all. I know some of y'all got moms and aunties and y'all all claim to go to church, but somehow y'all end up on the internet asking Ashley questions.
Because as we keep observing, it appears that the elders are not giving these younger women advice, or they are making the argument HQ that it is difficult or impossible to give these sisters here advice. What do you think?
It's almost impossible to give them advice. Because when you start speaking to them and it hits close to home, then they don't want to listen to what you have to say. So I mean, it takes a special person. It takes a special person to do that kind of advice. You have to give a blanket advice, because if you get too personal, then that's when they want to get personal.
Now let's touch on that. Now, the Godfather used to talk about that. All these boss chicks, and I say that respectfully. Shout out to the boss chicks. All these boss chicks getting all this money. Put some of those funds towards stuff like this, finding your man. So instead of coming up here and trying to get the free advice to level up, get on the calendar so y'all can go behind the scenes and whatever Rivers can be real about what she got going on, because they ain't gonna come up here like, look, this is what I'm trying to do, this is how I'm trying to get it, all right, this is how I'm moving. They not gonna come be clear because the internet watching. So
the problem here is they see people like Ashley, Kendra, Shira 7, and they think they can have that lifestyle. I'm going to get to the same level as you, when they're just ordinary, regular Joe Blows, and you're never going to get close to what those ladies are doing. So it's not advice. It's not advice related to them, but they think people see what they want. And then they look at Kendra, they look at Ashley, and they look at Shira 7 and say, oh, I can be beautiful like that. I can do all this. I can do all that. When that's not how that works. You have to be the best version of yourself. You have to pull yourself out the garbage. And you never going to be like these three young. You never going to be like them ladies. Kendra is on a whole nother level. You ain't never going to be there.
Okay. Do you feel like as a woman, you should be the one to ask, like, what are we doing? Is that too pushy, or should you allow the men to lead?
Did you ask the last guy you were with, what are we doing?
Yes. Well, we dated for 6 months. It went on for way too long. I never ended up getting in a relationship with him. I would never do that again. But I guess.
And were y'all doing relationship things?
We did everything but intercourse. And I know you're probably thinking that's probably like the main thing, but
man,
you a lie. and the truth ain't in you.
So we ain't gonna get nowhere if you don't tell the truth, Bonquisha. She gonna say we did everything, but you start looking around. Just you got your cheeks clapped. I know your mom and your auntie and them, the church watching, but it is what it is.
Thank you, Mr. X. Pay the bread, go behind closed doors, rip the hip, and tell the truth and shame the devil, man. Ash can't administer the proper medicine when y'all come here lying about y'all symptoms, man. Come on. You moving like a 304, they need to know. All right. Class 1 or class 3 304.
That part.
You know if a man likes you because you will be with him. He will find a way for you to be with him, whether it's riding to go find a car part at the pull apart. He's like, hey, you want to come ride with me to do this? It's just be dumb stuff that you don't even really want to do, but he just wants you in his presence. So you do it. That's how you know. So like, you don't, I don't think I've ever been, I never had to ask a guy where we stood or what was going on. They told me what it was. And I just, I acquiesced to that. Oh, we're dating now. Oh, okay. We're dating now. Like I don't get that either. But also, my mother and older women, like my hairdresser, Lydia, who still does my hair, always kind of like put me up on game too. So even if it was something that I couldn't talk to my mother or my auntie or my grandma about, and in Catholic church, you are not talking about dating. So maybe in Baptist churches, they will talk to you ladies about dating, but in Catholic school at HQ, did they ever talk to you about dating? Outside of Mary having the baby, we didn't talk about dating. It was just you leave your parents' house, you get married, then you have babies. Like it was no talk about it. But older women put me up on game. So and I agree with Mr. Walker. If you were really serious about figuring out how to land a man, you would pay for Ashley's time. You would say, can I get on your calendar? I see that you have a course that's $1,300. I don't have the full $1,300. Do you have a payment plan?
Right.
That would be my conversation.
They got
and the problem is the women that write to her, the women that want to pay this $1,300 has no clue how she's going to level up to the level of Ashley, Kendra, or Shira 7. You're never going to get there. Case in point, that one lady who married that one man who was doing whatever with her kids. Look at that tragedy that happened with her trying to level up like Shira 7. You can't. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for most people. So stop trying to live the life that these women are presenting to you. You live the life that you have and level up in your life the way your results are. If you on the level of nug, then maybe you can get a notch or two above that, but you ain't gonna get nowhere near what a Kendra or a Shira 7 got. It just don't happen for us normal everyday people. We got to make what we got make.
With me, I'm 29 years old. I just got my own place, but at first we didn't really have a place. Like we never got like a hotel. If I would go over his mom's house, I wanted to be respectful. And then like my house, I have family there. So I initiated us in a hotel. It never happened. So maybe that was the reason. I don't know, but.
Wait, so y'all stayed in a hotel together?
No, we didn't. We never got a hotel.
Okay, so no intimacy, but y'all just dated. So he took you on dates twice a week, every week, is what you're saying.
We went on dates. Yes, we met each other families. I lost a couple family members during the time we were dating. He showed up there. We talked every single day. We just never really crossed that line. So maybe that was the reason. But he also was much younger than me. He was 24, which I would also never do again.
Yeah,
so
young. He's young.
Yeah. First and last time. But right now I'm trying to like move on and take dating more serious. I want to get married and have a family. So I just want to know how to go about things without, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. You up here lying. She's 28. He was 24. They was going on all these dates, but he didn't clap cheeks. I don't believe you.
Yeah, no way. Not the young buck, the young Thundercat. He was on you something fierce. Stop that. This ninja 6 foot, whatever. Y'all know the archetype. To be able to come up here and please stop the madness. I am against older women dating younger guys. I personally just don't see how that really ever can work out today. Yesteryear, perhaps, but this ain't yesteryear. Today, younger ladies, y'all better get y'all an older brother. Seriously, shout out to Brother Omar. Y'all need to stop playing with it.
It's a sad tale. You can tell from her smirking, her back and forth, that she really gave it up. Now she don't know. I gotta level up. I don't know what to do. This man wasn't right. This, that, and the third. Well, if you stop leading with the sex, you stop leading with the money, you stop leading with all of these things, you'll get a decent human being. But you're not gonna get a decent human being, and you don't even know how to conduct yourself like a lady, conduct yourself like a decent human being when you go out on dates. This person, you never know what's going on. See, the lie, I can't tell what really happened because she's not really telling the truth about what's going on.
HQ, that young boy was knocking it out the frame and didn't take her serious. He didn't. That's what her feelings was, that she couldn't hook the young man with her kudakata. And even he was like, I got to go on to the next one.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I would say moving forward, I would want you to be a lot more intentional and not waste your time. You know, make it clear what it is that you want. After a certain amount of time, I don't think you need to bring that up on the first date. You know, you want to see where someone head is, but you should be clear and you should move in a way that says, you know what, I'm here for something serious. I'm not just here for fun or games. And if you're not seeing that energy, it's okay to let that go and say, hey, we don't align, you know? And make sure you're dating more than one person. That doesn't mean you're sleeping with them, you're kissing them, you're doing anything else, yeah. You're just dating them. So then you're not putting all your eggs in one basket and falling for the guy who may be the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think while you're dating, do you think you should withhold from intimacy until you're someone's girlfriend?
Absolutely. There's an old saying, why buy the cow if the milk is for free?
Right. Okay.
Well, I hope that was helpful. Best of luck, darling. Okay.
Thank you so much, Ashley. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, honey. Bye-bye. Yes, why buy the cow when the milk is for free, honey? I get to milk you down. And I never got to put a title on it. I get to Netflix and chill. Yeah, wait as long as you can. As long as you can. Exactly. As long as you can. As long as you can. If you got to go over to Sally's Sue to get one on you, go to Sally's Sue. As long as you can.
Somebody tell me, is Ashley married? Is her advice good? Is she using her advice to get herself a man?
You know, HQ here, you got to listen to your own talking points. It depends on what Ashley sees as success. That's all. Depends what is success to her. And I was going to say the same thing. Like Ashley up here telling this sister to keep her goods to herself. And let's start there, because that's not just so clear cut and dry. Like the chat saying, she been touched. She out here hunching and getting munched.
Yeah,
all right?
You need a little bit of sex. Like sex is a part of it. I'm sorry, but it just is a part of it. Like
I was gonna say that, like that's my experience. However, if you are going to move as a woman withholding, my real question, would it pay to present a certain way? Like if a woman come to you to a single man with baby hairs and or upper body tattoos and or lace fronts, and you talking about you celibate, I don't think you're gonna be taken seriously. But if you appear to be more of a wholesome woman, whatever y'all decide that looks like, maybe then you could be like, listen, brother, you know, I keep myself to myself, observe, and then maybe could work that. But today telling guys they can't get it, like Good luck.
I would say the net of it is the less pure you are as a woman, the less of a leg you got to stand on. And with 60% of y'all being baby mamas, y'all out there running. And then, like I said, most of y'all ain't virgins, stuff like that, high body counts. You just can't start demanding and holding on to your cookie like that.
Okay.
But you can't be sleeping with people on the first date. I wouldn't
No,
recommend.
yeah, not if
Frequency and how fast is important.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
How fast
it
it
depends
is.
on the woman. You can't be sitting there with 3 baby daddies and talk about hoeing out
4
till
months.
marriage.
No, yeah, it has to make sense. It has to make sense. But how you dole it out and who you're doling it out to, is it needs to be strategic, you know, like, and if you've already mucked it up with, 3 for 3 or 4 for 4, then I mean, you should be giving away to the highest bidder. Like,
and even if you've been running the streets, because like I said, most of these women don't move out of their hometowns. So most of the men, they got an idea of these men you sleep with and who you've been dating. So you can't escape your past. So when you come up here acting pure, when you're living around all these people that know you, good luck.
Facts.
So with that being said, Blaze Galaxy.
Glaze away.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me?
Yeah. Like Gav said, ain't none of y'all still got your V card. If you ain't out here presenting, you know what I'm saying, nice and soft, and okay, a woman presents a certain way when she done kept herself to herself. It's a look in her eye. She ain't got too many stories to tell of dating. It's signs. Got to pay close attention.